Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fernando's Hideaway, brought to you by the makers of... I'm very glad you could be with me this evening. I know you had other plans. Gotta be 6 months now. Our guest this evening is a motion picture star for about... Basically what we try to do on this show. You know, John, let me tell you something, and of course my name is not John, but... We should be expecting our host this evening about 8 o'clock, you know, so what we're going to do is just bullshit a little bit. He's made fantastic movies and unbelievable, you know, he's like a bubblegum machine. I don't know how you do it, John. 52 years old and you still make 7 movies a week. That's incredible, John. Of course you haven't seen any of these movies because they all suck. Basically what we try to do on this show. This evening we have some very special guest stars. We have King Kong coming on. To start off the show, I would like to say that where the hell is my guest? But I am trying, you know, because I believe one thing that my grandmother told me. She said, John, and by the way, my grandmother, she was not a very smart person at all either. I was saying to my friend, you know, Anita, Brian and I are very close. We've been close for years, and I said, Anita, how's the scurvy coming? And Anita said, not very well. Yes, I know, I do look marvelous. By the way, that glove smells like shit. That's it. This man is incredible. How many people do you know can crack their knuckles and break the sound barrier?
That's good. We're gonna use that. I'll dump in the sound. Okay.
You're a little marvelous.
Why do you make things up? Why? Why can't you go by what the hell I wrote?
Give me a fucking script. I've known you for now a whole 7 minutes and I already detest you.
Don't hit me with that glove, man. That thing smells. Okay.
How come you only speak a few lines?
Alright, it's my fault now, okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fernando's Hideaway. My name is Fernando Lames and I will be your host this evening. Fernando's Hideaway is brought to you by the makers of X-Lax, who now have 7 new flavors. Isn't that marvelous? You know, and bubblegum happens to be one of my favorites, you know. As I was saying, our guest this evening is a man of many talents, you know, spanning, gotta be 6 months now, an incredible career, lifelong commitment to pumping iron, basically, but he's an incredible human being. His biceps are, they're like a large condominium, you know, it's incredible how he does it. This man defies marvelous. This man looks super. He is a super looking human being, let me tell you something. And I don't know how he does it, you know, it's the chest, the muscles, everything is big, I don't doubt that. As I was saying to my friend Anita Brian the other day, I says, Anita, you know something, you look marvelous. Anita says, thank you very much. Thank you very much, John. By the way, John is not my name, but Anita, she's been suffering from scurvy lately, and you know, she's just not how she used to be. Ever since Tropicana dropped her, but that's another story. As I was saying, the Terminator, an incredible human being, Arnold Schwarzenegger, an incredible man. How he plays this, I do not know. You know, I've been watching his movies for, it's gotta be 6 months now. And he's an incredible human being. He really is. He's a marvelous human being. As I was saying to my friend Bob Hope the other day, I said, Bob, and by the way, he still calls me John. I said, Bob, 75 years old and you still look marvelous. I don't know how you do it. You know, the 4 operations, they must have been a success. And he's an incredible human being. But the Terminator is an incredible man. You know, I don't know how he does it. Pumping iron, he's just a beautiful human being, and hopefully he will be getting here soon, you know. He's coming all the way from the future, which is a very long way, because let me tell you something, you gotta go all the way past Paramus, New Jersey, and get off exit 10 just to get to the future, you know. It's very far, and I wouldn't take anything else but my Cordoba, which I bought from Mercado Montalban used for a very, very cheap price. Corinthian leather seats, everything, a few stains on the seats, but I don't question that, because, you know, when you buy a car from a friend, you gotta remember that it's what you get, you know. You can't go back to him and say, Fernando, this car is a piece of crap, and, you know, I don't take that, because when I sell you a car, you'd better buy it. But that's another story. Let's get back to the show at hand. A fantastic human being, ladies and gentlemen. Up, and here he is, just as I was speaking about him as usual, popping in from the future. A fantastic human being. No one doing that since the Liz Taylor in 1936. Unbelievable, unparalleled human being in the past 6 months. That's right, Mr. Terminator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a large round of applause for him, a fantastic human being. And I gotta tell you this,
Thank you.
Yes, ever since I was a little boy, I've been living by a code. A code that says, better to look good than to feel good, which it always is, of course,
I feel good.
Yes, I know you feel good. That's because you look good.
I finished movie.
Yes, when you look good,
It
you
was
feel
good.
Yes, it was a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed that movie.
I haven't seen
And
it.
you have not seen the movie?
No,
Um,
I've been busy.
you've been busy.
Yes.
Yes, I know how you feel. I've been busy too. We don't
Have
always
you
get to
seen
go out
my
to the
movies?
movies. Yes, I've seen your
You've
movies.
seen my movie.
Gotta be going on 4 times now. It's a marvelous movie. I have it on videotape at home. I stole it, and ever since I was a little boy, I've been living by a code. It's a simple code, kind of the code that I rented it from John Wayne. It's a fantastic code. It's you better to look good than to feel good, basically, And when I feel good, I look good, and that's more important than anything else. I believe that you exemplify this code. You're a fantastic human being. You really are in marvelous shape, The first question I'd like to ask you is, how did you basically get into the movies?
I agree.
Yes, the questions
Yeah.
get harder as they go along,
Fernando.
Yes, Fernando, that is my name. Thank you very much.
Thank
My mother
you.
gave it
Thank
to me.
you
There's
for
nothing I can do about
inviting
that.
me. Thank you for
You're
inviting
welcome.
me.
John, I love to invite people because,
John?
yes, I thought that was your name. I'm sorry.
No.
Tommy, may I call you Tommy?
CRX-421C.
Yes, I know that's the code number for your log at the gym. I know that you've been working out. I'd like to ask you this question. Is it true that you really do lift Greyhound buses for a living, or was that just something in passing?
I do.
Terminator, how may I call you Terminator? I know Terminator is a little informal and this is an informal show, but we'll start off with Terminator. I gotta ask you this question. It's a personal question, of course. Do you find it trouble moving around in society with such a big, marvelous body? I know that you must get into bar fights all the time and throw trucks and good humor men through the windows. Do you have this problem all your life, or what?
No. I am very non-violent, and in the future you will know that things are very pleasant. We do the right thing. We don't speak English.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for this week. Thank you for watching Fernando's Hideaway, and next week we will have, yes, Mr. Rambo himself. No, he's not bringing him M60 on the show. A lot of people wanted that. They wanted to see that.
I want to meet
I would
Rambo.
not allow that. Yes, well,
I
I'll
saw
give
it.
you 2 free tickets in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for this week, and I would just like to thank the members of X-Lax for paying for this marvelous show, and let me tell you something.
Rambo.
I leave you with this. You look marvelous because it's better to look good than to feel good, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
First the Terminator.